Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early and they are ready to get this game underway. As we'll see, the UConn Huskies taking on the second-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Cooper. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's going to take off here. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. That's reeled in. It's Tate. Defense makes the stop after the completion. 6th play of the drive coming up. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing 4th down.
Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. He gets to the end zone. Touch. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Cooper. Tries the right with a quick throw. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Ohio State. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Cooper. He's moving out of the pocket now. Fires it on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the back gets the football. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. 1st and 10 play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll give it to the running back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Excellent field position here for the offense. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. He hands it off from the gun. That's a strong stiff arm. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control.
Touchdown, Buckeye. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
At the 19-yard line. Now, 4th down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. To the air. It's Cooper. Trying to extend the play. On the run here. Lets it go. This one falls incomplete as time expires. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as offense set on 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter, but you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best 2 conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football, so yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in.
Intercepted. Got some room to run. The 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today. Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Cooper. Lets it fly. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Looking for more room. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And this is obviously not a...
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and the QB decided to take it himself.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Got a man. It's Smith. Still on his feet at the 45. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Give to the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Cooper. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And they get to him just in time and ride him out of bounds at the 1. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. They'll run it. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And he takes it in for the... Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On the ground, it's Buckley. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second. First down for this offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking left. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And the timing just a hair off. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Cooper. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Looking to take a shot. Got it! I'm sorry, you're on. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're...
As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean,